Burna Boy and Steph London are still together. Remember when me and you were arguing? You were like, "Oh no, they definitely broke up."
No, do you know what it was? I thought they had broken up. But I'm thinking, Steph London, man, sis. Like, there was a picture of them, or a video of them actually just dancing together in Ghana.
In Ghana,
And I was
yeah.
just thinking, like, after
Listen.
all the embarrassment, do you know what I mean?
But we don't actually know, first and foremost, if it was true. And secondly, can you blame her? Can you blame her?
Yeah, because
In this climate, you can blame her.
Listen, no, but
hold on to yours, sis.
No, okay, but come on. I think there's cheating and then there's a madness. Like, they were together for there's cheating and then there's a whole blown affair. Like, my guy had a girl for 2 years, secretly hiding her somewhere when he was out there with Steph London. And I think Steph London, yeah, she's a catch in herself.
Yeah, she's a big
cute,
catch, yeah.
she's beautiful, she's talented, she's got money. She doesn't need Burna Boy's money. She's got her own. Do you know what I mean? She's flipping like finances her whole family.
Yeah, but listen,
everything.
when
So
it
she's
comes
good.
when it comes to love, it's not about that though. It's not about who's got this and who's got that. Yeah, she's a catch. Like, you know, she's got great stuff. Yeah, and I'm sure he's a catch in his own rights. But I'm talking about companionship. I'm talking about having a person there, and you know, like the heart wants what it wants. Like,
okay, so Mercy, put yourself in Steph London's shoes. Are you taking Burna Boy back?
oh hell yeah to the yeah.
No. Remember, you're not Mercy from Essex. Yeah, you are Mercy with money. You're Mercy who's leveled up. You're
First of all, don't do that.
No, but
she said you're not girl.
Honestly, you're good now, but you know, there's money, then there's money. Do you know what I mean? So,
listen, I'm not respecting this acts that you're doing. All these shots, yeah. Redirect them shots.
Seriously, because as in someone of Steph London status, she doesn't need Burna Boy to elevate. Like, she's already a force in her own right. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Why do you think she feels the need to take Burna Boy after the disrespect? It's different if it was like, I don't know, but to me, a one-off is one thing.
So what did that girl actually say? The girl, because like let the people them know.
I don't. To be fair, I'm not going to say I know the ins and outs, and I'm going to speak about it like that. But I do know she did say that she was in a relationship with him for 2 years, and she was just tired of being put in the corner, and she thought, no, enough is enough, and she basically exposed the whole situation. And I believe that is true.
Yeah,
I do genuinely believe that is true. I think she'd had enough.
Yeah.
Imagine you are in love with someone, especially 2 years. At this point, you're in love. You're in love. Do you know what I mean? And imagine being in love with someone, and my guy is flaunting Steph London up and down. Do you know what I mean?
But then she kind of knew what it was. You know
that's the thing. That's why I don't feel sorry for her. See, people are like, oh,
I feel sorry for her only because I know that she was going through pain, like feelings.
Sorry,
like she was
I
hurt.
do not feel sorry for her.
But I don't agree with it. Absolutely
I don't feel sorry for her, not even a little bit. Do you know
Basically
why?
Because a self-proclaimed like side chick.
Yeah, like I don't feel sorry for her because she knew the situation, and even if she didn't know the situation, Burna Boy is very, very open with Steph. Do you know what I mean? They've got videos together, kissing, dancing, all this stuff. So you knew the situation. If after a while he's not claiming you, he's still out with Steph, I would have let the situation go. The fact that you kept it on, you was enjoying the D, you was enjoying his money, and now you want to act like, oh, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. I am not sorry. I am not sorry for her because she knew the situation. If he was hiding Steph, and she had no clue, that's one thing. But she knew. Sorry, I'm sorry.
To be fair, I don't like with that. We don't really know what happened in it. He could have just said, you know what, we're just an industry couple, because you know a lot of people do that. But she ain't.
But how long is it going on for? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not somebody that can be sitting in the corner waiting for somebody to claim me. That's not the kind of situation that I ever want to put myself in. So the fact that she knew, and even if he did say, "Oh, we're just in the industry couple, we're just here trying to make money, publicity, whatever," after a while, it's like really like it's going on, and I'm just such a big secret. Yeah. So. I don't know. To me, I didn't feel sorry for the girl. Obviously, it's sad that she was heartbroken, but you put yourself in that heartbreak. You broke your own heart, essentially, because you could have avoided that. Do you know what I mean?
No, but linking back to, would I take him back if I was like basically in Steph London's
situation? Yeah.
So the truth of the matter is, like, I think after a while, you know, I think when you're attracting someone, when you and someone getting together, you have the elements of each other that initially attracts you. So he probably liked her because she was a go-getter and she's beautiful, and she liked him because he was a go-getter. He's the Burna Boy, and she loved the whole Nigerian thing, and he liked the Caribbean thing. But after that, it's all about what happens next. That we're over the whole, we know what we've got, we know this. So I feel like they've got an actual bond. I don't know them in it, but for me, it's once you've crossed that initial meeting stage, it's about how we mix our personalities, you know, the feelings, and getting to know each other. So it's like not all these materialistic things, but the actual core relationship. So for me, like, I can't lie, like if I'm like crazy about someone, I probably would have taken Burner Boy back, only because as much as we want to be like, no, cheating is this, cheating is that, and the reality of it is, you know how girls are. When we love hard. Like, girls go hard, and it's quite embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, but listen, like realistically speaking, more time, a lot of girls would have taken him back.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying. You're basically saying that,
but Mercy from Essex wouldn't, though. Can't lie.
You're basically, you just said that you would. What the hell?
No. You said.
Okay. Got you. But you're basically saying that aesthetics aside and success aside, it's more like they're in love. She's got the feeling she loves this guy, so it's harder to basically let him go.
Yeah.
So if you was in a relationship as Mercy, like, are you accepting cheating in your relationship? And when I say accepting, of course you're not gonna be like, yeah, cheat on me, that's cool. But if you do find out that your partner or your significant other has cheated on you, how are you responding to that? Like, are you gonna be angry with him for a bit and then take him back?
Yeah.
Like, what's your...
I think it's relative. And I say this because it's so easy to say, no, I'm not going to take him back until you're in that situation. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, once your feelings are involved, because I feel like with me, when I get in with someone, I don't like to like date serially. So if I'm interested in someone's tunnel vision, for me, you're the only person I see. Do you know what I mean?
That's so me too, you know?
Yeah. So, so when like I'm with that person, I'm not seeing anyone else. Like, so for me, if you cheat on me, as much as I want to say, do you know what? 2 ways, yeah. Let me just break it down 2 ways. Like, if I do take you back, that relationship will be horrible because I will never trust you. I will feel insecure. And like, it would just be horrible. And I wouldn't want that for myself because I will be mentally effed in it. But if I don't take you, I know that I will be so distraught because you know how I am. Like, when is that one person for me? Like, that's my world. That's it, crashing down. And I will be heartbroken. But at the end of the day, time heals. So I feel like that probably is the best way. I will say I would rather not take them back and just finally find someone who's for me. But that's easy to say when you're not in a situation.
I know. Like, when I was younger, I used to always say, if a guy cheats on me, that's it, done. Like, that's it. Like, you disrespected me. I'm never going back. But the older I've gotten, I've just realized, like, sometimes you just can't help it. Like, when you're in love, like, it hurts. You may cry, you may scream. When you're in love, it's hard to just let that person go.
See, like, I argue with my friends all the time, yeah, especially one in particular. And I'm like, you know how cheating is common on both ends, actually, but predominantly, obviously, we know that a lot of men cheat in it. Do you think, a
lot of men.
Do you think a man can cheat on you and still love you? Like, really, truly, honestly, do you feel like he can? Because for me, I just don't see how you can fucking do that. I don't get it. It don't make no damn sense.
I want to say yes. I want to say a man can love you and cheat, but I want to say yes. But
why?
Even as I'm saying yes, I don't know why.
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
It depends on how he cheats.
What do you mean how?
What even is that?
Look at this. See these guys are problematic. There's no such thing as how.
So no, what multiple ways of cheating? What is the multiple ways of cheating?
Okay, wait, let's break it down. Let's break cheating all the way down. What do you consider as cheating? Because I have a theory about cheating, but what do you consider as cheating?
For me, like, I'm very like, I don't want... Okay, do you know what? As I've grown older, I've gotten to understand male and how they work a bit better. Do you know what I mean? So I understand guys, no matter what, they love the chase, one. Some of them, I don't want to generalize, because some are actually authentic good guys out there. But they love the chase. They love, guys have this thing with their ego that they love women to boost their ego, especially when that man is lagging in other areas, like it could be finances, it could be prospects, career, blah, blah, blah. So they love women to boost their egos where they're lacking, where they're deficient. Do you know what I mean? No shade. But so I feel like they do love female attention. It could be, just trying to some of them even hit on girls and then they just ghost them just to boost their ego. So, but for me, I just feel like cheating is anything that that if you can't do in front of me.
That's literally my theory.
If you can't do it in front of me, then you're cheating.
And my theory is,
because your conscience is telling you that what you're doing is wrong.
If you cannot do it in front of your girlfriend, it is cheating. If you do not feel comfortable doing it in front of your girlfriend, it is cheating.
Absolutely.
So if a guy is in the dance and he catches a whine,
hell no.
Seriously, I don't think I have a problem with that. Is that mad?
If your boyfriend catches whine, wickedest.
If I'm in the rave, that's the problem. But if I'm not in the dance,
wait, hold up. If your guy catches a wickedest whine, that's not cheating.
I promise.
hell no.
Like it's always like it's fun and games. Like, I really can't. Like if he's on holiday with his boys
and he catches a
and he catches-
wine.
I can't.
Hey, sorry. Especially if her waist is ton up.
If he came home to
I'm
me
just saying.
and he was in,
Because I've seen these girls with that bottle on their head and they're doing, I can't do it. So
if he was in a young Vegas and he was getting a young twerk off a girl, I can't imagine being that upset. I can't imagine that affecting me. I'm not going to tell him that.
You're a trooper.
I'm not going to tell him that. But if he came home and was like, I can't lie, I got to dance off a girl. I'm just going to be like, oops.
You are lying. You are.
When I told
No.
people,
What
I
you just said
swear
is what
down.
we call a Colin Kaepernick. What is that?
I'm capping. No, I'm not.
No, okay, sorry. So you just said anything that he can't do in front of you is what you classify as cheating, right?
Yeah.
So if you were in Vegas with him, let's say,
Yeah, but that's...
No, wait. So if you're in Vegas with him and you're, let's say, name it one of them Vegas clubs that are popping.
Club Tao.
Club Town, you're on that end, that end. And then you see, I don't know, Dream Doll, Black China, one of them type of babe.
If he sees Black China doesn't get a dance from her, I'll be upset with him. Like, get your life. That's Black China. I want to hear the story after. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I like it. I like it for you. I'm like, babe, how was it?
Like, the booty feel real? Like, do you know what I mean?
No, but for real, like, let's back to reality.
Okay.
And you saw him catching, and your man would go, oh,
I think it's all
you wouldn't feel uncomfortable.
No, but the thing,
Fun.
No. Do you know what it is? If I wasn't there, I know I said that anything in front of me, but I just mean like if you're with me, then obviously we're gonna dance together. But if he literally was on holiday or he was out with his boys and then he caught a quick whine, honestly, that wouldn't bother me. Honestly,
that's literally absurd. That is absurd.
That's the one thing I'll give my man a pass off. I wouldn't even tell him. I wouldn't tell him that, oh, by the way, go out wine. But if he did and he came home and told me, honestly, that wouldn't bother me.
Where's Future Babe? You hear that?
Oh my gosh. I just can't have
pass.
saying this. I just can't have saying
You're
this.
gonna pass.
You might hear this one day. I don't know.
No.
But no, it wouldn't. But obviously, apart from that.
So what are your few things that you would let slide? So catching the wickedest wine from a bad bee is one of your.
Oh, especially if it's a bad bee. Like if a young dream dog, you better collect that wine. Like, I'll be pissed off if you tell me you rejected it because of me. I'm like, why? Why? Do you know what I mean? But
Wow. So what other thing? So for me, like, there's just nothing.
There's nothing.
Like literally crickets.
Oh,
like
come on.
I think like, do you know what? He could be his boy's wingman. To me,
he can entertain like another girl while you're
entertain. It's a little bit wild, but
no, but entertain loosely.
He can talk to her for his boy. Okay,
is that it?
That's it.
Gosh, okay. I think the only thing I think I would allow is the whining thing. Obviously, you can talk to other girls and stuff like that, but have respect.
That's really
do you know what I mean? Because if you whine,
that.
okay. Do you know what it is? Again, I say the whining thing, but I think there has to be a level of relationship. So if it's a random girl that you're never going to see again, or that's fine.
So
but
just
then
a dance with her.
Yeah, like a dance. You know what I mean? But if it's someone you have history with, like your young ex, you buck your ex in the dance, and then she's giving you the wickedest, and the feelings start to.
You can't even talk to her.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? So there's levels to who you can dance with, but in general, like that doesn't really bother me.
No, I feel. Do you know what? I get where you're coming from. So for me, I just feel like boys will be boys, especially when they're with their boys. So you can have a little chit chat here and there, talk to girls, but anything you wouldn't do in front of me, respectfully, don't do it behind my back. Just respectfully.
So mad, yeah. There's like that show. I think it's like parents looking at their kids abroad or something like that. Imagine if you could see what your man is up to when he's with his boys, and there's like a secret camera following him, and he doesn't know.
I'm sure there was a show like that, you know.
Yeah, the suspicious parents one. But imagine if that was the girlfriends watching their man them out on holiday. That might
wasn't that like that American show?
Was there a show like that?
Where like they had the two couples and then they go off into separate houses.
Oh,
and
they get to see. And
then a lot of them broke up.
But then the thing is with that show, it was planned that way.
It was relationship.
But if it's just my guy going on holiday with his boys, I'm thinking just having fun, and then I actually. You know when they say ignorance is bliss, ignorance is flipping bliss. I would rather not
do that as well.
No, let me close my eyes.
Yeah.
Even if my guy was to tell me he's cheating on me, if I know I don't want to break up, I'm like, don't tell me, blah, 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 blah. He's like, well, I've got something to tell you. I'm like, nah, do not tell me. Because I think sometimes, don't come to me, don't come to me.
To be fair, like, the unknown is just, let it stay like that. But to be fair, like, I think naturally it's good for you, like, even though we both know that, you know, you might be a little bit inappropriate there, like girls go on holiday as well and they're like collecting drinks from guys and stuff, and then full blown marriages. So do you know what I mean? It happens.
Do you think guys have a problem with that? Like, say for example, you're in a relationship.
Oh, guys find it
and
disrespectful.
because I went to Vegas, and when I went Vegas, like with my girls, guys will literally invite you to the tables and you can drink with them and stuff like that. So, and I'm like, listen, free table, I can sit down, my heels are hurting, my feet are hurting, and you can drink for free. Do you think if I was in a relationship that would be inappropriate? Do you think a guy would have a problem with that?
Yes, they would, because I've spoken to my guy friends and they're like, nah, my girl can't be she can't be running to tables to go and collect drink. I get that. But, no, but to be fair, like, I wouldn't, like, even me naturally, I wouldn't actually mind if like my boyfriend had, like, he went on holiday, they got a table and they invited some girls over. Like, I wouldn't mind, as long as you just guys, like, you're at a party, but it's what you do after that.
Honestly,
like, you can quench their thirst, I don't mind, but it's just let it stop there. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like, I wouldn't, if I was in a relationship though, I wouldn't go on tables, start saying, pop, like, I find it inappropriate, innit? But to each their own. I know a lot of people wouldn't mind that, but I have seen situations. I actually had a guy friend, and he said, basically, like, his boys must have messaged him saying, oh, I saw your girl and she was like out here collecting drinks at a table. This girl didn't even do anything, and more time it was actually us collecting the drinks. So but she got in trouble. Yeah, she got in trouble from what us collecting the drinks. You know what I mean?
But you know what it is? I think what it is that it's what the guys' intentions are, because when they invite girls to the table, when they're getting them, like, giving them alcohol and getting them inebriated and stuff like that, I think normally, naturally, it's like you're trying to flirt, move to the girl, you're trying to get something off the girl, even if it's a number, even if it's to go back to hers, or eventually build up to that place. So I think that's the problem. It's more the intentions, because I think if it was a guy who was my friend and his boys, I don't think my man would have a problem. It's like, I know him, do you know what I mean? But if it's some random guys and they're inviting girls, there's a reason behind it. There's always intentions, do you know what I mean?
But then with that being said, because a lot of guys are like, oh no, we just had, so you know how guys can be a bit hypocritical, like they wouldn't want their girl to go on the table because of, they know more time the guy's intentions of inviting their girl to the table, but they wouldn't have a problem inviting girls to their table.
Even when they're in relationships.
Married. So it's just like, do you know what I mean? Like,
It's a weird one. Men are like that anyway, because I swear
But then that's cheating then. Because if you don't want your girl to do it.
But but then that's the thing, they say, oh, it's girls. I know how men think, do you know what I mean? And I think men, like, I don't know many relationships that have survived a woman cheating. I don't know many, because the minute a man hears that the woman has stepped out on him in any capacity, he's like out the door. But you know the whole thing, men will beg you and beg you. And
it's funny though, because I think now I'm actually hearing a lot of guys are putting up with cheating women.
Really?
They just don't talk about it.